Today, we have Lavrov saying that a third world war would be nuclear and destructive. Today, we have Kremlin saying that, well, they're ready for the next round of talks. And today, we have the Bank of Canada rate decision at around 10 a.m. New York time. Today, we also have a bit of a new higher high on oil. As you can see here, we have blown through whatever there was of resistance. I have today seen a number of 125 is going to be the new equilibrium that the market is currently trying to price in. So, if you're wondering where oil price is going to go next, well, to the moon! Today, my name is Eivindfx, Forex trader, economist, and trader for over 8 years. Hope that you are here and you are very much welcome to join in for US indices, Forex, commodities, oil, and what is really happening in Ukraine. Let's take first thing first. The stock market in America has not broken out of my range that I've set since Sunday. It has been, a bit of a touch to the upside, a bit of a touch to the downside, but nothing else in between. Where do I see the next one going? I think we're going to go higher. But I need to see proof. So if my fundamental analysis says that we're going to go higher, well, market has to prove the same thing too. So right now I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. Coming into NASDAQ, same situation here as well. It did even pop up higher, but it has not broken any significance. It has even gone lower again. So what do I do right now? I'm waiting for the next move higher. So what can really make this market go range bound? The market doesn't know. The market doesn't want to trade. The market doesn't want to push higher. That's why we also have to wait until the market also goes higher. Dollar has been disappointing me this week. I thought we were going to go lower, so I was right for how many minutes? I was right for 1 day and 3 hours. That is kind of okay. Was it a profitable strategy? Was it a profitable direction? It was, because I bought Aussie at around 72 something and I took profit yesterday. Now, if Aussie is not going to go lower, it is going to go higher, then I will resume my trading whenever it breaks higher, and it's a clear indication for more bullish move. So I'm really scalping this one, not really bothered too much, but I still think that 0.7350 is a good level to take to the upside. Euro is currently today running lower, and I think the most important level to look out for once we now have broken 111 is to look forward to 110. 110 level, people, is really important. So is there any sells this morning? No, there is not. London opened up in kind of like a low situation. So right now I would generally say, if you're looking to sell euro, which I'm not, but if you're looking to sell euro, you have to wait for more resistance, either with this resistance, but the market used that resistance. I don't think that's high enough, because if you sold here and market went that way, you would look like a lunatic. So maybe not today. Pound, same situation, comes up to London session, not really at a high, and just falls. Is that a market you want to trade? Not really. So you have kind of a low at the moment. You have kind of something that would like to see, but I think that is a way better plan if you're looking for bearishness on pound dollar. If you're thinking of selling USD, then you need to wait for a whole higher high above this level here. So are you ready to sell the dollar? Not at all. Euro New Zealand yesterday was like, well, I think it has reached some targets. It hasn't reacted to the targets. It has just continued lower. So this is clear indication of an extreme trend at the moment, because it is so aggressively lower. Are you even getting any sell entries on your scalps? You might get something, but right now you are really getting into dangerous waters. But as long as this one is continued to fall, you are going to be happy dancing every day, and maybe we can get price back up to maybe 64.29. Remember, it's a scalp, not a swing trade, and it continued lower until this New Zealand dollar, US dollar, is now finally making a new low. It hasn't. So, since New Zealand is so strong, that is going to continue sending Euro New Zealand lower, and until this one makes a low, you can't sell it. Can you buy it? Well, I would actually be very cautious at the moment. You can, of course, add buys here, but you are trading strong at the moment. So strong, it doesn't really entice me. It doesn't really make me happy. It doesn't make me want to dance. It doesn't want to make me want to dance. So just take a bit of a small moment here. So as we go into pound yen came up yesterday evening at a 153.43. I would say 153.80 is way better price to start selling off, this level here, but it is what it is, and it made a bit of a higher pullback. Why was there a pullback, you might ask? That was because of Kremlin saying that they're ready to talk. And you know what? That is rhetoric. Kremlin has been ready to talk for a week now, whatever it is, like since Sunday or whatever. And has anything happened? No, because they have outrageous requirements. They want Kremlin or Crimea, Krim in Norwegian. They also want power over Kiev. They want the Ukrainian military to put down their weapons. That's outrageous. You're invading a country, I would say. So not going to happen. The other situation is, I think that is kind of part of the play, is to delay more and more, so you can get more and more troops into Ukraine, so you can have even more forceful attacks. We have even seen yet another day even more things happening in Ukraine. That is not at all good for anyone. So please stop. Can we just go home? That would be great. USD CAD. This was a trade plan from yesterday at the daily setups. Is it working? I would say, but I also said don't trade it. Be careful. Leave it alone. Go somewhere else. Oil has been peaking a bit. I said 125 earlier. I think that if we may come down to 102, and then we can kind of maybe go higher again. But this is an extreme market where the market said, well, we don't believe that it's going to be great anymore. We think it's going to be bad in the future now. So that's why they're like, well, boo. Is it going to continue? Boo. I do not know. But what I do know is this is not a good place to buy. It is. So maybe wait another couple of days, see if we can come back a bit more before taking up again. Probably. Nat gas surprised me. Another commodity that I thought, well, this should be going lower. You should be done with these rising things. And just to make my chart less messy, I'm going to do that. And I thought, well, it's going to go lower. I was wrong again. Tell me how many times I was wrong. I didn't lose money on it, but I was wrong. So how do we always become right? How do we, as traders, as analysts, always become right? You trade what you see, not what you believe is going to happen. Because trade plans are always what you believe is going to happen. Then you also have technical analysis and entries, and that didn't happen there. So far so good. And if you go into like other commodities such as copper, for example, fantastically high. We have been talking about this one here, going higher. We've also talked about soybean going higher. It has been going a bit higher at least. And then we have also talked about palladium on my streams, and sure enough, it is currently going a bit higher. So commodities are definitely reacting positively to this new news. And then Aussie yen, no lower lows, no higher highs. I sold it yesterday. It hasn't worked out good so far. New Zealand yen, another one that I sold yesterday. Somewhere in between, not really great at that one either. It made a lower yesterday that enticed me, and now we are like, well, why did you do that, Ivan? So literally just waiting for a new lower low so I can sell it again. And if this one goes higher high now, then okay. What is kind of important for the CAD interest rate decision today is if there's no more new rate hikes being questioned about or talked about, or that Canada is doing way too good, Canadian dollar has the potential to fall. Okay? Has the potential to fall. Also, it has not been priced in what really oil has been doing lately. Maybe there will be a relief rally on the Canadian. What am I going to say is read what the Bank of Canada says, and then make your choices, then make your what you believe is going to happen, and then you can start trading it. Until then, I'm going to be hands up, pants down, and until next time, I see you soon. Boom.